What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Car Collective, the channel where we break down the machines that make you stop and stare in a parking lot. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell because we've got full walkarounds, real talk reviews, and honest opinions on everything from daily drivers to full-blown performance monsters. And today, we've got something that absolutely deserves a spot in that last category. This right here is the 2027 Cadillac Escalade V. And folks, this thing is an absolute unit. Now, if you've been following Cadillac for the last few years, you already know the Escalade V nameplate isn't just a trim level. It's basically Cadillac telling the world, we can do performance SUVs too, and we can do them better than you'd expect. And with this 2027 refresh, they didn't just tweak a few things and call it a day. They went in and made this thing meaner, sharper, and honestly, more intimidating than ever. Let's start with the exterior because you can already see it. This thing is finished in an absolutely stunning gloss black that just soaks up the desert sunlight behind me. The proportions on this SUV are massive. We're talking full-size, 3-row territory, but somehow Cadillac's designers managed to make it look athletic instead of just big and boxy. Up front, you've got that signature vertical LED lighting signature that Cadillac has become known for, paired with this aggressive mesh grille that just screams performance. There's a lowered front splitter here, finished in exposed carbon fiber. And if you look closely at the fender, you can see that V-Series badge sitting proud, letting everyone on the road know this isn't your average Escalade. Walking around to the side profile, check out these wheels. These are a deep, multi-spoke design finished in gloss black, wrapped in performance rubber, and they fill out these wheel arches perfectly. The stance on this thing is lowered just enough to give it that purposeful look without sacrificing the ride height you'd actually want on a vehicle this size. And can we talk about these proportions for a second? Full-length windows, a subtle character line running from the front fender all the way back, and just an overall silhouette that somehow makes an SUV this large look sleek. Now let's get around to the back because this is where things get really interesting. Look at this rear spoiler. It's finished in exposed carbon fiber, and it sits right at the top of the rear glass, giving this thing a much more track-focused look than you'd expect from a luxury SUV. The taillights wrap around beautifully and give off that unmistakable Cadillac signature at night. And check out this rear diffuser, quad exhaust outlets finished in black, more carbon fiber accents. This is a full aggressive rear fascia that tells you this SUV means business. Even the badge back here says it all. Escalade V. And underneath, that V8 badge confirming what's under the hood. And speaking of what's under the hood, this is where the Escalade V truly separates itself from anything else in its class. We're looking at a supercharged 2-liter V8 that's been the heart of this V-Series lineup, pushing out serious horsepower and even more torque, enough to make a vehicle weighing well over 6,000 pounds feel genuinely quick off. Paired with a 10-speed automatic and Cadillac's magnetic ride control suspension, this thing manages to somehow ride like a luxury flagship, while still having the composure to handle corners at a pace that would embarrass some sports sedans. Alright, let's hop inside because this cabin is where Cadillac really flexes on the competition. The moment you open that door, you're greeted with quilted leather seating that wraps around captain's chairs in the second row, complete with these individual entertainment screens for rear passengers. There's a massive panoramic sunroof up top flooding this cabin with natural light. And the attention to detail on the stitching, the trim work, the soft touch materials everywhere you look. It's genuinely a step above what you'd expect from an American luxury SUV. Moving up front, and this dashboard is honestly one of the most impressive setups in the entire industry right now. Cadillac's curved OLED display stretches across almost the entire width of the dashboard, blending the driver's instrument cluster, the infotainment screen, and even a dedicated display for the front passenger into one seamless piece of technology. You've got carbon fiber trim running across the dash, a chunky flat-bottom steering wheel with the V-Series badge front and center, and this electronic shifter that just adds to the modern driver-focused feel of this cockpit. The build quality here, the way everything lines up, the way every button feels solid under your finger. This is Cadillac showing that they can go toe-to-toe with anyone in the luxury space. So when you put it all together, the aggressive exterior styling, the carbon fiber accents, that supercharged V8 engine, and a cabin that feels more like a private jet than an SUV, the 2027 Escalade V is an easy vehicle to fall in love with. It's loud, it's proud, and it doesn't apologize for being over the top. And honestly, that's exactly what makes it so likable. That's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this 2027 Escalade V. Would you daily drive something this bold? Or is this a bit too much for you? If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the Car Collective if you haven't already, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.